Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to the show. My name is Mike. You can catch me on Twitch at still NFAC. One word, STILLNFAC. And you can catch me on YouTube at Not Fooling. One word, Around Crew. One word. Today, we're going to get into tuning up the 2020 Toyota Supra. It's one of the first cars that you can get in the game. Take this and we're going to tune it out. First thing you do when you're tuning is you do your conversions, because if you say you jump in and do your drivetrain, you do your transmission first. Watch, I'm going to say I want the 10-speed transmission, right? Just press install. Now I go over here and I do the conversion and I change it to an all-wheel drive. Guess what? The transmission's gone, so you got to reinstall it. So you do your conversions first and then work off of that. That's the first thing you need to know when you're doing your tuning. You start with your conversions and then you work from there. Usually I go conversions to tune, or conversions to transmission, weight, tires, and then motor if there's anything left. Because typically I'm trying to do fastest lap times, which usually means handling more than top speed. Let's take a look at the motors. Jesus, they have a ton of different motors here. Let's just see what we're working with the Supra. There's a 433 horsepower 3-liter. Jesus, that's a monster. Then we got a 6.2 liter with 415 horsepower. It's twice the size motor with less horsepower, less torque. That's crazy. Then we got a 1.6 liter i4, 300 horsepower. We've got a 5 liter V10 to 5.0. 5.0 with 500 horsepower. That's pretty dope, actually. Then we've got a 3 liter with 800 horsepower. Good God. A 3 liter with 800 horsepower. What the fuck? And then a 7.2 liter with 850. This is fun, huh? Holy crap. And then a 6 liter with 627. Let's see what the lightest motor is. The i6, yeah, that makes sense. The inline 6, or the inline 4. 1.6 liter inline 4 turbo rally motor is the lightest one, followed up by this 3 liter 433 horsepower. It's a damn good motor to start with. This one jumps us up highest, the 7.2 liter 850 horsepower 3275. Wow, it's light too. Holy shit. So the lightest motor is the i4 1.6 liter i4, followed by the stock motor, and then to the big daddy, the 7.2 liter V8 is the next lightest motor at 3275. So that kind of, you know what? That makes me want to build off of that. Oh yeah, I stay racing and stay tuning. I'm a fan of superchargers, but I feel like if you're going to be building off, off of this kind of car, I feel like you should probably, I like muscle cars with superchargers and then foreign cars with the turbochargers, you know what I mean? So we're going to go ahead and throw some turbos on there. The Supra's going to be nasty. I kind of want to throw a wide body kit on it as well. Very heavy. We're adding 300 pounds to do that. So I'm not going to do that. Fuck the wide body kit. Alright, so let's keep moving on. And you know, I love the transmission. I love the 10-speed transmission. If you want to read more about that, go read about the new Honda Accord with the 10-speed transmission and how that bitch is just drag racing and stomping people. A fucking Honda Accord is stomping people with that 10-speed automatic transmission. True story. Go read about that. Arguably, the next most important thing is the tires. We want to make sure we got some good racing tires on there, and I like the ones with the lettering on it. We're going to make the stock front size, but we're going to make the back ones as wide as possible, and that puts us right at S1-900. Man, let's extend the track width. Oh, it is all the way out, and the front track width all the way out. It is interesting. If I throw on the Forza wing, the Forza real wing, we'll get some more classroom. Yeah, you see that? Going from this wing, the Toyota wing, down to the Forza wing, we gain a lot of handling, acceleration, braking, and off-road, but we also go from S1-900, we get a couple more class points, which is great, because I want a couple more class points to fool around with the suspension. So let's go and put, great, the race springs are already on it. Race roll bars are already on it. This is great. The race roll bars in the front are already on it. It's already got a weight reduction too. Damn it, we can't get that one on there. Great. Brakes, stock, we'll keep that just like that, and we'll throw a little bit left over that we have into the motor. We're going to throw it right into the flywheel, get this bitch revving out. That puts us at $8.99. Lightweight rims, and that'll get us up to $900. Where they at? Where they at? Where they at? There they are. Oh no. Maybe we throw some heavy rims on there. The heaviest rims we can find. Those are dope looking rims too. Alright, so we're going to throw those on there. They're extra 19. Maybe we can do something here. That puts us at 900. And it adds an extra 43 horsepower. Fuck it, we'll take that. Alright, so that's the setup. I like that one. Yeah, it's a good setup. That's a good setup. Let's go ahead and install. We're going to buy and install all these parts. Man, it's 100K we're dropping. We go up slightly in weight, 350 pounds. We go up 700 horsepower, and we get some more lateral G's out of it, and we go up from a A786 to an S1-900. Let's install that, and then we're going to go and mess with the tuning. We're going to adjust the gears. First things first, you need to take notes to see what you're starting with to actually know what kind of adjustments you're getting. So this is an S1-900 2020 Toyota GR Supra. The GR Supra. And it starts with a final drive ratio of 441. And it's 0 to 60. Time is 1.925. 0 to 100 in 4.152. Top speed of 213 miles an hour. 213.1 to be exact. And our lateral G's we're not actually going to mess with. But just know that that's okay. They're okay. Alright, so if you look at the chart on the bottom right, you can see that we're able to get more power out of this motor. You can see the gears. They go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Well, we want 10 to actually end up all the way to the right. Well, we want one of these gears to end up all the way at the right of that chart. So what we're going to do is we're going to make the final drive all the way to the left, and we're going to work back to the right until we find the best one. So we're starting at 1925, 4152, and we've already dropped down a lot. Look at that. Just by going to 220, we went from 1925 to 1618, and from 4152 to 3630. We also took the top speed from 213 to 232. I mean, huge upgrades just by adjusting the final drive ratio to 220. So I'm just going to take some notes at 220. 1618, 3630, 231.8. Okay. And we'll just see if we can beat that. I'm not sure if we can or not, but we're going to find out. We're going to do that. Hey, what's up, Prithvi? We're going to do that by adjusting 5 points in the final drive until we realize that we're working in the wrong direction. And we've already gotten better. That's already better. 1618, 3616. So you could. The interesting thing to note there is the 0 to 100 time is actually faster, but the 0 to 60 time is down a little bit. Our best 0 to 60 time was 3616. Now we're at 3602. I think if we can get it down a little more than 3602, I might actually work with that. It looks like we're going in the wrong direction now. It appears we're going in the wrong direction, so I'm going to step it up to every 10 points instead of checking at 5s. Yeah, it's definitely going the wrong way. Alright. So what we're gonna do, I think majority of your racing is gonna be done between 60 and 100 miles an hour. But you also want to be able to launch. So I'm gonna keep it down here at the 220. I think 225 was just slightly better than this. Yeah, 26. It's 16183616, and I'll show you how to adjust your top speed. So check the gears. This is first gear, second gear. We're looking at the chart on the bottom right as I do this. First gear, second gear, third gear, fourth gear, fifth gear, sixth gear, seventh gear. The seventh gear is the only gear you actually need to worry about here. I'm going to adjust it to the left, and that will make the gear a little longer, and we'll see how it adjusts the top speed. See if we can get it above 231.7. I'm not sure if we can. 231.8. 231.8. 231.8. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna go backwards. 231.5. All right, so we're gonna go the rightmost one that hits 231.8 and call it a day. That one right there, I believe. 113. Yeah, 113. So that's it. That's how you do the tuning. Now, I actually could go in and tune first gear and get a couple more hundredths of a second, 0 to 60. You can do that. I'm not going to do that here. It takes a little bit more time for minimal gain, and we're not going to worry about that. So what we're going to do is we're going to apply this setup, and then I'm going to go back into the setting, the custom tuning. I'm going to go back into the gearing, and I'm going to save the setup. And the reason I do save the setup here is so you guys can try the tune yourself. So this is going to be called Street Space All Around. So this tune here is fast because I tuned the gears, but it also handles really well. So it's Street Space All Around. It's actually one word because I couldn't fit it as two words with a space. So it's Street Space ALLAROUND, one word. Street All Around. And I'll show you that so you can see it. Keyword 1 is going to be all around. Keyword 2 is going to be good all around. And keyword 3, the description, is going to be tuned by Still NFAC on Twitch. So as you can see there, it says keyword 1 all around, keyword 2 good all around. Description is tuned by Still NFAC on Twitch. You can also find it by searching for the creator, and my gamer tag is THE space NFAC, and I'm sharing that so you guys can use it. What I want to do is just show you guys where you would find the tuning setup. So there you go. If you go search for Street All Around, or you search by creator, THE NFAC, so you can see there on the left. Up on the top left, under where it says tunes in yellow, it says Street All Around. That's the tune I made. And then you can see the creator is THE NFAC. So that's where you get the tune. You can load it up. Feel free to drive it around. Now, the next thing I do when I tune a car is I go and apply a design. I go and find a design, and I really like that green one. So let's go give it some test drive. Ooh. Oh, it sounds like a monster. That fucking... I threw a big-ass motor in it, and you can hear it. Ooh, it moves. Damn, didn't make that turn, though. Oh, shit, that's a tree. Excuse me, tree. About to party up here in a minute. I just got an invite from Kyle, so I want to jump in with Low Pros and me. I don't know if Sal's online, but let's see. Let's see for sure. We're going to take it to the jump here at the end of the road. It's got some top speed on it. It's got 232 miles an hour top speed, so I mean, it could do a little damage here. Well, let's take it for one race. Hold on.
At the roundabout, take the second exit. Turn around when it is safe to do so. yards. Turn left. Turn left.
It looks good, that's for sure. Castillo de Mar. All right. Oh shit. Oof. Damn it. Bit that one. But as you can see, the car tune is great. Definitely for here running against Drivatars. I mean, it's just smoking everybody in this street race. So, I mean, of course it's a Drivatar race, but definitely happy to see it smoking Drivatars. You don't want to ever get into a Drivatar race and be losing it. That'd be a bad sign for your tune for sure. I'd be directly back to the drawing board. Do not pass go. Shitty. Oh shit, come on. Getting a little squirrely there. Alrighty. I don't know if there's any way to get the DeLorean besides jumping into this season event and getting it. I would think that definitely down the road you could buy it in-game somehow, or, I mean, it'll definitely rotate back in at some point, but if you want it, now is the time to get it for sure. But yeah, you can definitely get it at some point, probably be able to buy it, and definitely be able to get it through a seasonal event again. So, that's that. That was the street race that I wanted to show you. So thanks for watching, everybody. My name is Mike. You can catch me on Twitch, still NFAC, and on YouTube, Not Fooling Around Crew. Let's just take a quick little peek at the Supra here before we end the stream. Check that bad boy out. Bad girl? Definitely gonna use this footage. That fucking car in the way. I was gonna say I'm definitely gonna use this footage as the intros of the video, and then that fucking Jimmy or whatever shows up. Let's move out the way. Hold on. All right, let me put it right there and try this again. I got the e-brake on. It's just sliding backwards. It sounds like Major Lazer almost. Yes, that's so much better. Alright, my name is Mike. Catch me on Twitch, still in FAC, Not Fooling Around Crew on YouTube. This is the 2020 Toyota Supra GR S1-900 tune. This is the Toyota Supra GR S1-900 tune.